Now, Heartland Sports with Luke Randall.
Good evening and happy first day to the high school athletics season here in Missouri. I got to spend my night at one of the best football programs in the state. The Jackson Indians, the Pit, they've got one of the best football programs in the Show Me State year in and year out, and this fall seems to be no different. Coming off a state quarterfinal appearance in 2024, the Indians return starters in just about every position group. One of their core strengths, though, is their offensive line. It features tackles in Bryson Wessel, who's headed to Iowa State next year, and junior Braden Harris, who has offers from the likes of Kansas and Washington State. Those guys, they expect to be great.
I think we're going to be great. We're always great, you know. We put in a lot of work this offseason, so it'll show up.
I feel like definitely expect a lot of us. I feel like we're a great unit up front. Obviously, we got me and Braden on the tackle positions, and our interior's new, but they're looking good as the days go on, so definitely expect big for sure.
Returning at quarterback for the Indians is Drew Parsons. Him and running back Jalen Hampton, they're going to pose a lot of problems on the ground this year for opposing defenses.
Me and Drew, we have a really good relationship, so both of us in the backfield, it's a blessing. You know, not all the focus is on me because the defenses have to worry about him too.
He's the best there is in the state. I mean, he's a dog. I mean, with him, it's just like, it makes it easy. It makes me easy to throw the ball. All the linebackers and safeties have to run fit off him because he's that good.
The Indians, they do not start the year out lightly. First game of the season is in the Pit, and it's a showdown against Cardinal Ritter. The Lions beat Jackson 44-7 in St. Louis last year, but Jackson has learned a lot from that experience.
It was a humbling experience, most definitely, but they're a really good football team, so I'm excited to compete against them.
They were a good football team. You know, we knew that going in, and you know, it was they just flat beat us. And so this year we're excited about the opportunity to compete and excited to grow.
We're just gonna play by play, you know, practice by practice, and just enjoy each other and just compete.
I can't lie, this matchup has Game of the Week written all over it. Should be an electric atmosphere at the Pit Friday, August 29th. And speaking of football, Heartland Football Friday will premiere a week early, Friday, August the 22nd for Jamboree Week in Missouri and Illinois. Also that night, we will have the first week of the regular season in Kentucky and Tennessee. Turning to college football, the preseason AP poll dropped today. Illinois ranked 12th in the nation. First time the Illini have been ranked in the preseason poll since 2008. 16 returners for the Champaign squad. They open the season later this month against Western Illinois. Now not ranked, the Missouri Tigers. Mizzou did receive a lot of votes in the poll, not enough to crack the top 25. The Tigers, they don't return some key starters, including Luther Burden and Brady Cook. Now, finding Cook's replacement at quarterback, that's been tough, and it's something the Tigers, they are still working on.
There was just too many lulls in the middle by both of them, I felt like. You know, so, you know, we just got to clean that up at the execution end. You know, neither one of them were very effective in the backed up situation, which could occur. So we got to clean that up.
Missouri opens the season Thursday, August 28th against Central Arkansas. Hey, talk about this. The Cardinals, 3.5 games back in the wild card race, but they pull one game closer. They get a win over the Colorado Rockies tonight in St. Louis, and they'll look to get even more wins rolling in as they look to go for a sweep in the series as we continue into the week.